we've recently done a survey around property management professionals, and they're talking about training and personal development and how it's majority of the time not happening in these agencies. So with that, I think personally, a lot of that is, works alongside not having retention in the industry. Definitely works towards that. With principals though, I mean, that's a challenge for them, right? Keeping people on board, keeping them happy, keeping them invested in the business, but if they're not putting the training into them, you can imagine that people start to wander.
Absolutely.
So in terms of challenges, what would you say is one of the biggest challenges you're seeing with principals? I'm seeing obviously low retention. You're seeing probably lack of training. What is one of the biggest challenges that you're currently seeing?
Yes, well, that's a really good question, because what we see is there is a lack of retention when it comes to team, and we're hearing this all the time where, I've got team that come and go, and clients actually focus on that too. Clients focus on the fact that, hey, I was working with this property manager last week and now you've got someone else, and this is my third property manager in 6 months. Whereas, business is business. What's the one constant in that business is the business owner. The other constant is the brand. So the agency is still there, the brand is still there, the promise is still there, but team will come and go. So my belief is that when a business owner fears losing their reputation and losing clients more than they fear losing a team member, then they will start to have team retention as a result, because that means that they're going to have their finger on the pulse of that business, that they're going to be very supportive of that team, because in order to deliver on promises, they've got to have systems, and systems drive what the team do. So the team will understand that, I'm expected to perform, I'm expected to deliver these results, and as a result, our clients are going to, receive the promises we made to them, but we're also going to be rewarded because we're delivering on those results.
So it's about accountability, isn't it?
It is totally about accountability, and that's why I say pulse management. When you've got your finger on the pulse, then you can hold your team accountable. But it's good accountability, because you want to know that, hey, when I'm there working every day, I'm being the best I can be. I'm getting the best results I can for the company and the clients. So, it all comes back to training, and it all comes back to that retention as well, and having a career path that you're following. Now, the other thing I see is business owners get all upset when a team member goes, but it's inevitable, because within one company, there's only so far a person might be able to go, but the business is still constant, and there's still consistency in their delivery of service and results to the client. So when team go, it's just a natural progression of business. The business is still there, the business owner is still there, the clients are still there, but we need the team to train, and we need the team to always be infused with the culture and service standards and the promises of that business. And then everyone's going to love what they do and love working for that company. And if they go, it's for the right reasons.
I love it. And you make it sound so easy, Jo. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that, but we've only got a couple of minutes, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time today.
Welcome.
Thank you for all the work you're doing for our industry. Thank you for changing the industry. And I know, like you said, it has been a slow and steady process, but you will get there. And it's amazing to have someone like you in our industry who's such a champion for it and who loves property management, because like we've discussed many times before, it is a great career, it is a great industry, but we do need to make some changes, much like every single industry in the world. So thank you again for your time, really appreciate it, and thank you for the work that you do.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Shanley.